Years ago, I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I will be back here. I will be back here. And I will be back with vengeance.
I saw all these people die.
I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Doing whatever it takes. I like this one.
What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening. Let's talk 49er football. I am fired up to talk 49er football. Let's go. We're taking on the Minnesota Vikings tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. If you're in the Pacific Standard Time, we'll be facing them at 10 a.m. Welcome, welcome. Give me a second real quick. Too much echo. Hello, test, test. Okay, much better. Much better. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday afternoon. I hope you had a wonderful day today, whether you're with your friends, family, or by yourself. I pray that God has blessed you. God has blessed you and your family. I pray for your family. I pray for you guys. We are not only just 49er fans, but we are related through the red and gold. So I just want to acknowledge each and every one of you. Give me 1 second. I just want to acknowledge each and every one of you. Oops, hold on. That doesn't go there. Oh, I should have unlocked it. All right. So let's acknowledge those are in the chat. We got Daniel Barry Sports that says, yo, what's up, brother? What's up? We got Jimmy. What's good, faithful y'all doing on this beautiful Saturday? Just enjoying it, ready to have some fun and talk to you guys. My brother from a different mother, Kenny, is in the house. What's up, Kenny? Good to see you. We got my sister, Dina Harvey, representing Philadelphia for all the 49ers there. Show those Eagles who is the real NFC team. So we are facing, give me 1 second. Charge. Let's see here. Copy. and paste. All right. So we're facing the Minnesota Vikings, who are 1-0 as well. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Vikings. We're going to talk about the Niners. We're going to talk about the matchups between them. As you know, last year, unfortunately, we lost to the Vikings, to Kirk Cousins. And a quick note, we haven't beaten the Vikings in Minnesota since 1992. Let that sink in. I'll be right back. Welcome back. So we have not beaten the Minnesota Vikings since 1992. That is a problem, my friends. That is a problem that I feel we will correct. We will correct tomorrow. The Niners are just too good to lose to Sam Darnold and the freaking Vikings. We're too good. And I don't expect the Niners to lose tomorrow. I expect it to be a good game, but everybody's hyped especially the Minnesota Viking fans. They're hyped because, and rightfully so, their team won. They're 1-0. They beat the Giants. But it's the Giants who they beat. We all know this. The Niners are not the Giants, right? We are not the Giants, and we're not going to play like the Giants. So the Niners are going to the Vikings are going to face a real D-line, a real defense. They're going to face a real quarterback, a real run game, and multiple receivers, and arguably the best tight end in the NFL. So, Viking, be prepared to face a completely different beast that you did in week 1. The Niners will go into Minnesota and show why we represented the NFC in the Super Bowl last year. Let me say hello to my young, beautiful sister, Melissa. How you doing, girl? Appreciate you stopping by, being part of it. Appreciate you. Give me 1 second. Let me do something real fast. All right. Let me get that there. A little bit better. All right. So, Dina says, wearing the red and gold to church tomorrow. Then go watch the beatdown of the Vikings. I like our chances. So do I. We could get our coached. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be an issue. I love what I saw week 1 from Nick Sorensen as our new defensive coordinator. Yes, Brian Flores is a great defensive coordinator, but I still have to give the edge to Shanahan as that offensive mind. I don't think that he's going to have an issue with Brian Flores. You got to remember, last year when we went into the game, we were missing Deebo Samuel. We were missing Trent Williams. And they were just converting on third downs like it was nobody's business last year against us. Our defense could not get off the field. And then that bonehead call by Steve Wilkes that left, was it Ward? Kind of put him out there in the left field, I just didn't like what I saw in the competition we had last year. I think this year under Nick Sorensen, under the defensive line that we got, I love the way that Leonard Floyd moved on Monday night against the Jets. I love the way that Nick Bosa, they control the tempo. I love the way that Malik Collins was able to stuff that middle with Hargrave. I believe that our run game is better. Stopping the run and running the game, which is a nice combination. Give me a second. Let's see. I don't know the guy's name, but there's another coach that Kyle worked with in Cleveland, and he is in Minnesota. I don't quite remember the name either. I would have to look at it. Welcome to the chat, Isabel Morales. Welcome. It says Niners #1, baby. 31-17. I love that. Let's go to work. Brock Purdy is the rock. I like the way you put that, Isabel. Brock Purdy doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He's so underrated. He's not appreciated as he should be. Brock Purdy's going to go in there and remind that Minnesota defense that he's not. I'll repeat, he is not Daniel Jones. And it's funny because Daniel Jones was drafted in the first round, and then you got Brock Purdy being drafted in the 7th round. It's going to be an interesting game for sure. We've beaten the Vikings since 92, just not in Minnesota. No, correct. And that's why I clarify. We haven't beaten the Vikings in Minnesota since 1992. And if I didn't say that, my apologies. But yes, we haven't beaten them in Minnesota. But that stops tomorrow. That record gets broken, will get shattered, and the Niners will leave there with a victory. As long as there's no injuries or mistakes. Tomorrow is different for all our birthdays. Faithful in Minnesota for this game is JP's Masons proves all the doubters to I'm curious, Melissa, since you brought up the doubters, who do you you don't got to name names, but I haven't heard that many doubters, but I guess there are, and I don't know why. People just seem to doubt JP. They doubt Brock Purdy. They doubt certain players, and it's like I don't understand why. They're on the Niners. You should support your team, believe in your team, especially when they're doing their job. Have their back. That word "faithful" that the Niners are so well known for, sometimes I have to question it. We the faithful. Are we though? And I'm not talking about those that are truly faithful. I'm talking about the doubters, the haters, the ones that wanted to be right with Trey Lance, the ones that went out on a limb and say Trey Lance was going to be, this big player, and they still cannot accept the fact that Brock Purdy is the real deal. Regardless of what their intentions were to go and get Trey Lance, he did not work out. That's at the end of the day, he didn't work out, and they got lucky that they landed Brock Purdy where they did. And a lot of Niner fans rather hate Brock Purdy than be wrong. And I don't understand that. I like Trey Lance. I wanted out of the quarterbacks that were available, other than the kid that went to the Jaguars because he wouldn't have won overall. I wanted Trey Lance over Justin Fields. I wanted Trey Lance over the kid that went to the Patriots, and now I don't know where he's at now. But the minute that I saw that Trey Lance wasn't working, and when I noticed that Brock Purdy was bringing that if factor, when I saw Brock Purdy come in 2 years ago against the Miami Dolphins when Jimmy went down, I was totally impressed by Brock Purdy. Why? The way he commanded the huddle, the way he stood in the pocket, he showed no fear, and he still shows no fear. From that point, even though I still want Trey Lance to be successful, I knew that Brock Purdy was not going to be replaced by Trey Lance. Let me say hello to some people that popped in real quick. We got Jess, East Coast, Red and Gold. This girl right here, I got to give her a hand of applause, man. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me give myself in the right. She went from Jersey to California to watch the Niners versus the Jets on Monday night. Then she flies back, I believe, Friday to Jersey. And then about, I don't know, 2:30 this morning, my time, I think 5:30 her time, wheels up, heading to Minnesota. And I'm like, I am jealous. I am jealous of Jess. But keeping it real, Jess, enjoy the game tomorrow in Minnesota. I'm pretty sure you're there already in Minnesota. Enjoy the game. Have fun. But represent us there and enjoy the game. Take pictures. I've never been to that stadium, so try to take as many pictures as you can of that stadium or video. Daniel Cantu's in the house. What's up, Daniel? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you in the stream. Ego is hell of a drug. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Boy, do I know that all too well there, Kenny. Kenny. You're absolutely correct. Hold on, guys. You are absolutely correct. It is a drug. It is a drug for sure. Daniel Cantu says, hello, everyone. It's finally football time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Niners are in Minnesota to handle their business against the Vikings. Let's go. ESPN Get Up and Good Morning Football. The main first, but a lot of fans brought up, you're talking about, hating on Jordan Mason. It's just a plug-in guys who succeeded like all shiny running backs. Oh, I get it. And that's a very good point, Melissa. They don't give the running back credit for what they do individually. They have to say it's the system, right? It's the system. I am so sick and tired of hearing that Brock Purdy is successful because the system that he's in, or JP is a good running back because of the system he's in. I'm sick of that. And thank you for bringing it up, Melissa. And they are haters. They are haters. Because the fact is, even if the system helps out JP, JP still has to see those holes. JP still has to make those cuts. Brock Purdy still has to read the defense. He still has to avoid the pressure. He still needs to be accurate. Just because you have a system set up to help you, if you can't execute what the coach is calling, it doesn't matter. The whole thing about, well, you know, like Nick Wright from, I forgot whatever show he's in, the big guy with the big nose. He's a Brock hater. He's a Brock hater, and he's always putting Brock down, and it's irritating. You know, if you take the Avengers away from Brock Purdy, then what can Brock Purdy do? Take away the Avengers, referring to Trent Williams, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Kittle, Juice, CMC. But the reality is, guys, which quarterback don't have good players? It is very seldom that you see a quarterback without good players. Some maybe more than others, but every team has to have a good receiver or running back, a cast that surrounds them, and a system they fit in. So yes, all quarterbacks are system quarterbacks because they're running the system that their coach is implementing. So understand this. Just because you have Kyle Shanahan calling the plays, Brock Purdy still needs to execute them. Just because Kyle's calling the plays, Jordan Mason still needs to execute those plays. People just cannot accept that we got a good player in Jordan Mason. They cannot accept that Brock Purdy is as good as advertised. They have to be right. The Nick Wrights of the world has to be right. Instead of truly accepting what he sees on film. A lot of these people do it for the clicks. They do it for whatever reason. But facts are facts. It doesn't matter what their opinion is. Facts are facts. And Brock Purdy is showing everybody that he's the guy. And now Jordan Mason, in the absence of Christian McCaffrey, is going to get to a showcase on Monday night what he can do. And he's going to do it again tomorrow. And if I believe they put CMC in IR, then Jordan Mason's going to be the starter for tomorrow and 2 weeks after that. And let's see, who do we face the following week? The Rams and then the Patriots. So we play tomorrow in Minnesota. We fly back to California. Then we go to our second home, Levi South, to handle the Rams. And then we come home to Levi in Santa Clara, Northern Levi's, and we host the Patriots. And I am okay with Jordan Mason. Jess is a badass. Jersey girl. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, she's everywhere. This girl is, she's competing with David Lombardi, going everywhere. I love listening to David Lombardi only because he brings good takes. 1, 2, the guy loves to travel and he loves to eat. And he's always filming where he goes. He talks about the Niners, but he's showing the area that he's at in the background. He shows where he goes and eat. He recommends places to go eat in San Francisco or around the world, and I think that's pretty cool. I agree with you, Kenny. I 100% agree. Let's see here. Thank you. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. I wasn't going to... I scheduled this live yesterday. I was feeling much better yesterday. Today, I kind of woke up. My back has been kicking my butt. My back has been hurting. It's hurting. Well, it always hurts, but it's hurting more than it did yesterday. So I'm like, man, I think I'm going to cancel the show. But I'm like, I'm going to get on there. So I'm probably not going to be that long because my back is killing me. But you guys are amazing. When I get to talk to my little sister, Melissa, to my girl, Jess, my boy, Kenny, it makes my pain a little better. I love Daniel Kent too when he's Dina Harvey's always praying for me. Love you, Dina. Thank you for your prayers. Isabel Morales came by today and said hello. So it's always, Jimmy's always great. Every time I come on here, I come on here to talk to you guys, but you guys don't understand how much you guys mean to me, how much respect I have for each and every one of you. You guys are therapeutic for me. You guys help me with my ups and downs. I'm feeling pain, so I'm feeling down. And just talking to you guys, getting to talk about football, talk about the Niners, talk about the Vikings, it is very soothing to me. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you and give you guys a hand of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support that I get from you guys. Yep, that's him. That is definitely the moron that I'm talking about. He's such a hater. Yeah, I'm glad about Mason shining too. And haters are going to hate no matter what. They'd rather be right and not admit that they're wrong than give credit to where credit is due. Oh, thank you, Mija. Melissa, I truly pray for you every day. I'm always praying for you that God may continue to bless you, cover you, meet your needs. You're such a wonderful person, Melissa. You're such a great girl. And I will definitely tell my wife, Renee, you said hello. Thank you for being so respectful and so kind. You are amazing, Melissa. You are truly amazing. And I truly appreciate our friendship. And I am honored to be your big brother. You're such a nice person, man. I wish nothing but the best for you. Oh, the least I can do is pray for you, and I pray for you every day. Kenny says he will be facing some really bad teams. Yep. Take care of yourself, brother. All right, Dina. You be blessed. Have a blessed night. Enjoy the game tomorrow after church. And when you're at church, say a little prayer for your brother. Niner sickness over here for his back. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mija. Thank you so much. I truly believe that, and I receive it, and I appreciate it very, very much. I tell people when I do my shows, I don't get that many people to watch. And this is not me complaining. This is just me saying there are great content creators, and I love them all. I may not agree with a lot of their takes or what they speak about the Niners, but I respect them for doing what they love to do. There are great content creators out there, and I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to leave nobody out. And then they're like, well, you didn't, but they know who they are. And they do a wonderful job. Though, I mean, they go on, and as soon as they go on, they got like 230 people watching. And that's because they do an amazing job. They're well prepared. They're very smart. They know their football. And people love to listen to them. And I enjoy listening to them. Excuse me. I do this more. I always tell people, I always reference this to people. Think of my show like going to the barber shop, and while you're waiting for the barber, you're talking to the boys and you're talking sports while you wait for your haircut. And if you're a lady, like my girl Melissa and Dina, think about it like going to the nail salon and you're getting your nails done and you're hanging out with your girls and you're talking about whatever you're talking about. That's the kind of attitude and atmosphere that I like to bring when I go live. When I go live, I like to keep it that barber shop or that nail salon type of atmosphere where we get together and we just talk football. I don't bring big stats. I don't tell you who got hurt, who's not hurt. I'm not going to tell you who plays. I may occasionally, but my focus of my show is really just to build relationships and friendships with all my viewers, if that makes sense. Oh, sweetheart, I have so much love for you, girl. You're such an amazing, wonderful young lady. What's up, Chemo? My brother from a whole different mother is in the house. Chemo, you just made my day, friend. You just made my day by showing up and saying hello, brother. Good to see you, my friend. It's such a blessing to have you in the chat. And she used you missed my middle name. Okay, Melissa, because you're bringing my full name. You're going to say Alberto Raul Luna. That is my full name. Alberto Raul Luna. I've never really, I go by Beto and Albert or Alberto. I never really gone by Raul. And I think that name came from my mom's nurse. The nurse that, not the nurse, but what do you call those people that, no. Yeah, the nurse that helped the doctor deliver me. She liked that name and she mentioned to my mom, and my mom's like, okay, we'll make it his middle name. But I never really used that. It's not a bad name. I just never used it. But I didn't even know why I went there. my bad. Kenny says, what's up, faithful? Hey there, my brother Beto. Hope all is well. All is well. Just got a little pain. And I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I feel like I'm a little bit out of breath, even though I'm just sitting here. It's the pain. The pain is so severe that it kind of knocks the wind out of me. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that, where the pain is so severe that you get the wind knocked out of you. And that's kind of what I'm feeling. Oh my goodness. Kenny.
Ay, Kenny, tú estás muy loco. Tú estás muy loco. Que yo, my show es como yéndole al dentist con el COVID. Órale, pues.
Love you, brother. You're so funny. I'm still here, brother. Just wanted to remind you to take care of you. You're a great teacher for me. Well, I appreciate that. And I hope that I can teach you more in the Bible than I can ever do in football. Okay. Sounds good, Melissa. Sounds good. Every week, just shoot me your text. And then when I go on live on Tuesday with the guys, when I go live with Peter and Brandon, I will mention you and I will say your picks on the air. Absolutely. You send them to me before Tuesday. I go live on Tuesdays at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, and I will definitely mention your picks on the air for you, my sis. Let's see here. There you go. Oh, he's a Cardinals fan? Hey, I'm rooting for the Cardinals. Beat the Rams, man. Beat the Rams. Ram fans are just so annoying. Not all of them, but 90% of them. My goodness. Oh, I appreciate that. Listen, if I may ask you guys, and I want to get your guys' insight on this. Who will score the first touchdown for our San Francisco 49ers tomorrow? Put it in the comments. I'm going to write it down. Hold on. So do me a favor. Everybody in the comments, give me the name that it's going to score first for the 49ers. Who's going to score first tomorrow morning against the Vikings? I'm curious to know. Okay, you got it, Melissa. Oh, that's an interesting topic right there, Dina. I know you're going to knock it out of the ballpark, girl. Holy Spirit's going to lead you right through that. Clint Stockwell. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. If it's your first time, thank you for stopping by. If it's your second time, you are part of the family. He says, Kittle. So everybody, who's going to score first tomorrow? We got Dina says Jennings. Hey, I'm going to give Melissa, get ready, Melissa. Melissa, get ready, girl. I'm going to give big, huge props to Juwan Jennings. That guy is making me a believer. I always liked him, but I'm starting to fall in love with this guy. Juwan Jennings is definitely the real deal. He is clutch. He catches the ball when he needs to catch it. He moves the chain. This guy, without a doubt, is valuable to the 49ers. My goodness. So Dina Harvey says Jennings. All right. And then we got Daniel Cantu says Mason. Cantu, how do you spell that? Okay, okay, that's what I thought. Cantu. And you say Mason. All right, let's see here. Chemo says Juice. Oh, look at Chemo. He's going with Juice.
This is for you, Melissa. Hola, Melissa.
There you go, mija. All right, so we got Juice for Chemo. Juice. I love it. Jimmy. No, Jimmy. No. I love you, brother. I love you. But none of that Debo or George Kittle. You pick one. I'm going to wait. You give me just one of them. Because I'm going to give away a patch to the winner. So you can't pick two, bro. Nice try. This guy. Debo or George Kittle? Let me know which one you want, brother. Pick one. Anthony Loza says, CeeDee Lamb, better. All right. I'm not going to argue. I don't know what he's better, to whom he's better from. I just think CeeDee Lamb is an amazing receiver. If you're a Cowboys fan, listen, you got yourself a true number one. He's a great receiver, and he's going to do a lot for you. The problem is you don't have a quarterback that can really, give him the ball. I'm not a big believer in Dak, and they just paid Dak, so good luck with that. But CeeDee Lamb is a hell of a receiver, for sure. Guys, give me, how many are in here? Okay, we got 6, so we don't got that many. But, all right, so we got Dina, Jennings, Daniel Cantu, Mason, Chemo, Juice. Melissa, who do you got? Lenore. So, we're going to score on defense. Look at that. All right. I like that. Demo on defense. All right. I love it. So, all right. So we got Dina, Daniel, Chemo, and Melissa playing for a mystery patch. I'm going to call it a mystery patch. And then tomorrow night, I'm going live. Tomorrow night at my usual time. You don't have to be present. I'm going live at 8:15 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. I go live every Sunday night. So you don't have to be present, but if you have time, you want to stop by and say hi, you're welcome to. I will announce the winner, and if any of these 4 happen, and then I'll announce the mystery patch, and I'll send it to you guys. For participating and having fun. You guys are awesome. So, tomorrow we face the Minnesota Vikings. What's up, 49ers fan 26? What's up, David Williams? Welcome to the channel. Hey, guys. You guys came in at the right time, my friend. You guys came in at the right time. I'm giving away a free mystery 49er patch tomorrow. All you got to do right now, if you want to play, is tell me who is going to score first tomorrow. Give me a name, David Williams. Give me a name, 49er fan 26. Who's going to score first tomorrow from the Niners against the Vikings? Jay Madden's in the house. What's up, Jay? Jay, you're coming in at the right time too. Let me know who's scoring tomorrow first. Let me know who is scoring first tomorrow, Jay, from the Niners. And if you hit that mark, I'm giving away a mystery patch tomorrow on my 8:15 show. So let me know. Write it down. And I'm going to shut this down because I am running out of breath. This pain is kicking my... So, that is that. My score prediction for the Niners is 50-30. They're gonna win by woo-wee. Let's go. All right, I'm skipping some of your guys' comments. I will read them before I go, but I want to make sure I get the names. So David Williams says Mason. Now, David, you and Daniel Cantu picked Mason. So there's two of you for Mason. If it is Mason that scores the touchdown, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, both of you, a question, and then whoever answers that question wins the patch. Okay? Oh, you know what? Let's see here. Thank you, David. I mean, Daniel. Appreciate you, brother. Okay. And 49er fan 26 says Kittle. And Kittle has not been picked by nobody? Oh, okay. So you're flying. Okay. Jay just picked Kittle too. So Jay and 49er fan 26 both picked Kittle. Jay Madden, give me a second. Kittle. And then we got 49ers fan 26. He picks Kittle. And then I already wrote down for David Williams for Mason. All right. David says Niners 31. Vikings 13. Hey, Tim Diaz, how you doing, my friend? Hey, you came in right at the right time as well. Let's see, Kittle will score. So you're going with Kittle too, Tim? All right, so there's three of you for Kittle. Maybe I'll do the duck race for the three of you if Kittle scores first. Let me write your name down, Tim. Good to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure seeing you, Tim. You're an amazing individual. I appreciate you so much, Tim. All right, we got that. Melissa says 40. Wow, 42-13. I like it. I love it. That is a bold prediction. I love it. I love it. I love it, Melissa. I love the confidence. And David Williams is right there as well. I love your confidence as well, brother. Yeah, the backup, what's his name? Hold on. I'll tell you right now. If anybody knows in the chat, let me know. Let's see here. It's Isaac Guerrero, Kimo. Isaac Guerrero is backing up Mason. And then behind Isaac is Patrick Taylor Jr. So it's Mason and Isaac number 2. Hey, Tanisha. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Tanisha, do me a favor. Give me a name of who you think will score first tomorrow. Tell me who do you think is going to score first tomorrow. I am giving away a mystery. I was going to say mistress. A mystery 49er patch. So, Tanisha, who do you think is going to score first tomorrow against the Vikings? Let me know, girl. Debo. All right. So do we have, let's see here. Cantu Mason. You're the only one for Debo. I like it. All right. So now let me know. I want to ask you guys a question. just because I want to know you guys' thoughts. Thank you for participating, Tanisha. Look who it is. This
It's my brother from a different mother, the Raider Bear. What's up, Raider Bear? Hola, hola, hola.
my boy, Joseph Bear. He is the Raiders content creator, great guy, good friend. He couldn't stand me anymore, so he moved from California to Arizona. He wanted to get away from me. He broke my heart, but I'm still recovering. I'm okay, Joseph. I'm okay. Let me take a moment. Okay, I'm dealing with it. What's up, brother? I've got a uke scoring force. Look at you. A uke. I love it. Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome. Stop snoring. Hey, how many of you guys believe that the Raiders have a chance tomorrow against the Ravens? How many of you believe that the Raiders have a chance against the Ravens? Do you think the Raiders will even score any points against that Ravens defense? What a start for the Raiders, right? And then week 2, they got to face the Ravens in Baltimore. Now, I will say this. I do like the defense that the Raiders are putting together. They're putting that defense together, for sure. But I am not confident at all in that offense. Other than Adams, who do you really have? That running back White is garbage. Your running back White is garbage. Now I have to play him because Christian McCaffrey's on IR, but I don't expect to get any points from White. Oh, like you don't give me some BS when I go visit you on your show. At the end of the day, bro, you know it's all love. You know it's all love, brother. It's all love for you, my brother. You're my boy, and I have the highest respect for the Raider Bear. I'm watching the Giants and Padres game right now. Who's winning? I hope the Giants are. What a shocker, right? The Raider Bear, since you're here, let me ask you this. Did you foresee the Patriots going into Cincinnati and keeping Joe Burrow to only 10 points? That to me was the greatest shocker of the week. My goodness, 10 points. 10 points. I am shocked that happened. Likewise, my friend, likewise. So, we face Sam Darnold. Hey, you got to give it to the NFL, right? Even if it's just for week 2. You got to give it to the NFL. Out of all quarterbacks last week, guess who's number 1 and 2? Out of all quarterbacks that played last week, guess who came in 1 and 2? And they're facing each other. Sam Darnold came at 1. and Brock Purdy came at 2. You got to give it to the NFL, let me tell you. But I think as long as the Niners don't make any mental mistakes, this defense is for reals. This defense has gotten better than it was last year. The fact that we promoted Nick Sorensen, what he showed me against the Jets and making his changes was very encouraging to me. The fact that we were able to stop the run, that was an area that we were getting weak at, and we were weak last year. Now, it's only a 1-game sample. I get it. But the way they stopped Breece Hall and only limited him to 54 yards was impressive. Malik Collins, the kid that came over from the Houston Texans, it started to make me feel better that Armstead is no longer here. Because I thought losing Armstead, we were going to feel that. And we might still. But Malik Collins, what he did in week 1 was very impressive and encouraging. Now he has to continue doing that. And Leonard Floyd is as relentless as Bosa. And then Hargrave looked good. Fred Warner looked good. Even Campbell, the linebacker we got from the Packers, who's stepping in from Greenlaw, he looked good. You didn't hear Ward's name at all. That means Ward was doing... I don't even think they threw at Ward. Lenore played well. I don't know if we're going to have Hufanga back or not, but I'm okay going one more week with George Odom and Jair Brown. In defense, our front four is great. Our linebacking group is good. And our secondary is good. If we can play together, keep it together, and not get injured, this defense will be a top 5 defense once again in all categories. And our offense is going to be a top 5 offense as well. This is a Super Bowl caliber team. If they remain healthy, they will be fine. We haven't even brought in Jacob Cowing. We haven't even brought in, I forgot his name already. What is his name? Ricky Purcell, the kid that got shot. And thank God that he's okay. I don't care if he was on the Raiders. I don't care if he was on the Cowboys. Life over football, period. I love that he's okay and he's looking like he's going to be ready to come in week 4. So we're good to go. Shanahan, listen, guys. This is one of the things that I tell my Niner faithful, Joseph. I understand we haven't won the big game. I understand we haven't won a Super Bowl. I get it. Every year, your ultimate goal is to win a Super Bowl. But I don't believe in Super Bowl or bust. I believe you fall short of your goal. But what Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, if we can sit down and truly talk football, what they have done for this organization has been incredible. You can, and I'm not just saying this to Joseph because he's a Raider fan. Anybody, If they hate the Niners, that's fine. Hate the Niners. But if you can't see as a football fan that what John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan had done since their tenure here, 4 NFC championship games, 2 Super Bowl appearances, I don't take that lightly. I don't. Have they were able to punch it in and get that Super Bowl? No. But they got to play Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes twice. And honestly, they didn't get their butts kicked by the Chiefs. Do I want a Super Bowl? Yes. Can the Niners win a Super Bowl? Absolutely. But is it a true failure if they don't win a Super Bowl? Hell no. That ass beating that we gave the Cowboys last year, that was fun. 42-10. And then we go to Philadelphia and we quiet the crowd in Philadelphia by kicking their butt. If that wasn't fun, I don't know what is. Coming back from a huge deficit against the Detroit Lions in the NFC Championship game and win. Those are great teams. They have fallen short on winning the title, but I believe if you keep on knocking, you sooner or later, you're going to kick that door down. We shall see. We shall see. But Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch have done an amazing job here in Santa Clara. Yeah. I forget my own name, Joseph. I do not forget the hamburger, though. I won't forget a hamburger, but I'll forget my name. Tough kid, for sure. Niner, Meadow, spitting. I don't know if I'm spitting the way you're saying that I'm spitting, but I'm definitely spitting all over my teleprompter. That's for sure. I love you, girl. Appreciate it. Yep. So, I am for winning Super Bowls. People tell me, well, are you satisfied just making it there? Of course not. Of course I'm not satisfied just making it to a Super Bowl. I want to win it. I want to lift that 6th Lombardi trophy. But I am not ignorant to say that my team is not good because they didn't win the Super Bowl. If you're not good enough, Cowboys, you don't even make it to the NFC Championship game. When was the last time the Cowboys even smelled the NFC Championship game? When VHS was still available. Granted, it sucks to get to the Super Bowl and lose. Second place sucks. It does. But it does not mean that we have a sorry-ass coach or we have a sorry-ass GM or we need to do this, we need to do that. 4 NFC Championship games and 2 Super Bowl appearances in 6 years. Tell me another team other than the Chiefs that is successful in doing that. What other team has been to 4 NFC championships and 2 Super Bowl appearances in the last 6 years with a complete new coach, first-time head coach, first-time GM? And remember, when Jim Harbaugh took over the 49ers in 2011, he took over a loaded roster a loaded roster that was not managed correctly. And Jim Harbaugh took us to a Super Bowl and a few championships. I think 3 NFC championships. But when Shanahan took over, he gutted. This team was, the 49ers sucked. And he gutted the 49ers to the core. I believe he only kept like 3 players from the last regime. So John and Kyle, they built this team. And his second year, Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch, in their second year, they went to the Super Bowl. How many coaches have not even smelled a Super Bowl appearance? And you got Shanahan and John Lynch. They gutted the team. They built it from the floor up. And in the second year, we're playing in Miami for the chance to be Super Bowl champions. If we cannot appreciate that, then I don't know what we're doing. Did it hurt that we lost to the Chiefs? Did it hurt when Jimmy overthrew his receiver, Sanders? Yes. Did it suck to see the confetti fall and seeing the Chiefs host the Lombardi Trophy? Absolutely. But I was proud of my squad. I was proud of my team. What they did was remarkable. People may not like Kyle Shanahan because he hasn't won the big game yet. But what he has done, John Lynch has built a freaking awesome roster. Right now, we have the best roster in the NFL. Do we not? We got the best roster in the NFL. And who built that roster? John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. Yes, we missed some few players in the first round. We missed out on Solomon Thomas. We missed out on Reuben Foster. We missed out on some other players. On Trey Lance. But we got the George Kittles. We got the Greenlaws. We got the Hufangas. Dominic Pudi now. Dominic Pudi is going to be a freaking amazing guard years to come. We trade. Listen, our best left tackle at the time, Joe Staley, decides he's going to retire. Let me just share this real quick. For content, Joe Staley decides, I'm going to hang it up, coach. I'm retiring. Oh, crap. What do we do? Kyle Shanahan is Mike Shanahan's son. At the time that we made the trade for Trent Williams, who was the owner? Who was the owner of the team at that time? That idiot, Snyder, right? He hated the Shanahans. He couldn't stand the Shanahans. And yet, John Lynch was able to maneuver a trade with the Washington Commanders, or whatever they were called at that time, for a third and a fifth. For a third and a fifth for an all-pro, first ballot Hall of Famer, arguably the best left tackle in the NFL. For a third and a fifth. And they got him from a team with an owner that hated the Shanahans. John Lynch has great relationships around the NFL. John Lynch does his thing. People respect John Lynch People respect Kyle. Kyle does he make mistakes? Yes. Is he a little bit arrogant? Yes. Do I wish Kyle would have changed some ways? Yes. But also, have I seen growth in Kyle since the day he started in 2017? Yes. Yes. We should be confident. We should be proud of our team. Yes, we haven't won the big game, and that's coming. At least that's what I hope for. But this team has been fun to watch. You can wear your colors with pride. You can talk your shit because your team will back it up. You can talk your shit to your friends. Why? Because the Niners will back you up by kicking the butt of the team you're talking shit to. Be proud of your squad. Be proud of your owner, Jed York. He's the one that hired Shanahan and Lynch. He learned from his mistakes and he improved upon it. And that's all you want. An owner that doesn't meddle and learns from his mistake. He's not Jerry Jones that is always has to be in front of the media. We get undrafted free agents like Jordan Mason, and he becomes who he is. We draft people like Jawan Jennings, and he is who he is. Kittle in the 5th round, all-pro Kittle. Fred Warner in the 3rd round, all-pro Fred. Greenlaw in the 5th round, a great linebacker who should be an all-pro. All-pro corner that we traded for in Mooney Ward. We developed Lenore into the man that he is today. Juice has been great for us since we brought him in. I understand we got to win the Super Bowl for a lot of Niner fans to be happy. But between now and winning the Super Bowl, keep your chin up. You have an amazing team. We have an amazing team. The Niners are for real. The Niners just kicked the crap out of the Jets. Now, forget about their offense. All right? The Jets came in with questions about their offense. Is Aaron Rodgers going to be okay? How is he going to play after missing 2 years or missing a year and a half? But they got a better offense. They got some weapons in the receiver and the running back. But their pride was their defense. That's what they're hanging their hats on, their defense. And we destroyed their defense. Our first-time running back with his first career start, undrafted running back, ran between the tackles for $147, 147 yards and 28 carries. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop him. He was a miniature Marshawn Lynch, bulldozing his way through that front D-line. The Super Bowl is coming, and it could come this year. But be happy with your coach, your owner, your team. We are top 5 in a lot of categories. The Niners are feared. The Niners are respected around the league. They're not a laughingstock. I remember the days when the Niners were a laughingstock. I've been a Niner fan since 77. I've been through my ups and through my lows. I've been through the Joe Montana, Steve Young, beating everybody up, and I've been to the Tim Rattays, through the Giovanni quarterback. I've been through a bunch of different coaches that sucked, quarterbacks that sucked. People were not afraid to play us. People look at us in the schedule and like, oh, that's a victory. Oh, we play the Niners? Oh, we got a victory. Today, oh, shit. We got to play the Niners? Oh, crap. Let's get our shit together. Because if we don't, the Niners will embarrass us. Jets on national TV. You don't come out to play the Niners and give them the respect that they deserve, they will kick your ass back to your city, which the Niners did against the Jets. I am fired up that I forgot about my pain. But with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to give you my score prediction. Niners, 34. Vikings, 21. Niners, 34. Vikings, 21. And I'm giving them way too much. I truly believe that Sam Darnold's going to struggle. He's going to struggle because of this defense. Jefferson will get his. He is too good to be stopped. He will get his. But I believe Lenore or Ward can do enough to contain him, not to allow him to go off. You know what? Screw it. 34-17. 34-17 is my prediction. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for participating with me. Tim Diaz, love you, brother. Melissa, Joseph for popping in. What's up, JD? In the house. How you doing, JD? Everybody in the chat. Just want to say thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Tune in tomorrow, 8:15, and we'll talk about the post game. We'll talk about the game, and we'll have fun. Until then, God bless. Have a wonderful, blessing night. Enjoy the games tomorrow. And particularly, enjoy the Niners versus the Vikings. God bless. If I can say this before I leave, and I want to claim this all the time. Jesus loves you. He does. And he died for you. All right, guys. God bless and good night. Peace. Go Niners. Let's go.